If you want to get to the point, just jump to the timestamp right here. But if you want to hear how I sort of stumbled into this, then you can just stay here. So I was working on this project that had a ton of images that were scanned. So I put them all in my timeline, and then each of them were scanned. So I had to like crop each of them in Fusion or mask the pictures out because they were old pictures and stuff like that. So it was a lot of work, but I was still waiting for some songs to come by so that I could actually adjust them in the timeline. Well, the problem with these was that when I imported them, they were all 5 seconds by default, right? But they needed to be longer so that they would fit this song's length. So I did what everybody does, just went and Googled it. And I found a couple videos, and most of them were about like going to preferences and then in the user settings and then in the editing tab and then adjusting the import values so that when you import a new clip, it was by default X amount of time. But I couldn't do that because I already had spent, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour just cropping everything. So I went ahead and tried a couple of things. Now then, the first thing I tried was I actually went back and selected everything, pressed Ctrl D to open the time settings. The problem here was that I had the spaces in between here and I didn't want to go through and delete the spaces in between. We're talking about being efficient here, right? So this is the solution that I sort of discovered by mistake. I didn't find this exact solution anywhere. What I did was I selected everything, then I changed to the trim mode, so press T. Now you can press Ctrl D, and now you can adjust the duration of each of these clips, and then they will all adjust at the same time and they will all stay together. So if you make this shorter, everything's gonna become shorter, but if you make this longer, everything's gonna become longer and stay next to each other. So yeah, that is basically how this was done. Super quick and easy. I just wanted to tell the story because why not, right? And yes, since you're already here, you might want to check out this video that I made showing you how to use this effect that I created to create cinematic Instagram reels. Just check this little box right here.